Grand Theft Auto 5, which Nix is playing right now on the new console, so why don't you tell us about it?
I haven't really gotten that far. I think I'm only like 2.5% through the game, so...
So you probably played it for a good 12 hours then, right?
Yeah, it seems like it, but half the time I said, like, I'm just running around shooting people and killing people and just...
Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
You sociopath!
Stealing cars. I mean, the thing that I like about it the most is going to be the first player, though, on the new consoles, just because it gives you a different perspective than the Grand Theft Autos previously. I mean, the nice thing, though, is that you can switch out of it pretty quickly. You just have to press the touchpad.
That's cool.
And then... Yeah, and then you can choose like 3. I don't remember. Could you do that in the old one where you can choose like
you could
different?
In the car if you were driving.
Yeah.
You could change 3 or 4 different perspectives. And then I think it was in 3 or 4 you could zoom out a little bit farther from your guy, but it was always the stationary third person.
Well, that's a gorgeous game.
Yeah, it's very good. It's
great on the last ones too.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked awesome on the 360. Yeah.
And I grew up in Los Angeles, and they did a fantastic mimic of what Los Angeles looks like. I mean, down to like Santa Monica, the way the pier looks like, the way the town, the way the beaches are set up and everything. It's just
the way the people
spectacular.
I was reading on IGN. There's like 60 things you don't know about IGN, and I knew some of them. But some of these things just made me want to play it so much more. Like the when you wear flip flops, they actually come off the character's like heel.
Yeah.
Like how just the extra effort that they put into that.
The mounts move when you talk in your mic.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
That's
like
pretty
when you
sweet.
turn your car off and you hear the tink tink.
Oh yeah.
Engine and
Yeah,
they just the little things that they put the extra effort into.
They did a lot
like
of
the
little
flying
things.
more in this one because it's coming off of what was it? Was it San Andreas or the one after?
It was Liberty City. Was the last one.
That had flying. No, I'm talking about the one that really introduced flying, where you actually had some plane missions.
It was San Andreas, I think, then probably.
And the flying was so horrible. And the flying in this one, I really enjoyed.
It's really hard.
I thought it was easier than
it's
it was
really
before.
hard. Like I tried to fly the.
I thought it was way easier.
I tried to fly the helicopter the other day where you can shoot guns, and it was impossible. Like I just gave up and jumped out and killed myself. It was so hard.
I'm done. I'm going.
I can't take this anymore.
Was the mini game? Speaking of flying, there was a mini game called Top Fun, which was super cool. Basically, depending on how many people you had, so it was just me and a couple buddies.
This was in the new one?
GTA, yeah.
5?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a mini game. So one of the people is on either in a car or in a motorcycle trying to get from one side of the city to the other.
Mm-hmm.
The other two are in fighter jets and you have to wait like 2 minutes.
Oh.
And then you're just trying to kill your friend through the city and you're locking on, you're shooting missiles and shit.
Wow.
It's actually,
That's
with friends, it's super fun.
Yeah,
With other
I
people,
bet.
it sucks.
I was gonna say, that's one thing I like about it, that they opened up that it's like content creator for the online community, so you can make like your own type of races, your own type of death matches.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
You can golf in the game. I mean, there's like, it's a game with a bunch of games inside of it.
Yeah.
I did the golfing.
There's
I
so
really
much
liked the
to
golfing.
do.
It's like-
There really is.
The
And-
only, I was gonna say the only downfall that I have, but I'm interested to see, especially since you have it on how it changed, is just the online when it first came out on the PS3. It was horrible because people just saw my name on there at 3 o'clock in the morning, decided to kill me. Like, I'm gonna go kill this guy, and you can hear them because they didn't think I had a headset on because I couldn't talk.
You can protect yourself now, though, right? In the new one, you can.
Well,
You can set
old
something.
one, the one on PS3, or when it originally came out, because they had a good server and a bad server, you could actually set it to where they couldn't interact with you.
Yeah, it's like a
So-
spectate
Right,
mode
so
almost.
I'd hear them, they'd be like, let's go kill that guy, and I'd switch my thing to where they couldn't hurt me, so they'd come over and start shooting me and nothing would happen. Then they'd turn their back and pop it off and shoot him.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. Like, you try to, I was doing
That's
nothing.
what you get.
I was trying to get my groceries and get to the strip club. What are you doing?
There was one time I never really enjoyed the multiplayer with just like random servers or whatever. But it was so dumb. My car got destroyed, so you ordered a new car and they just dropped it off at your garage. I go to my garage before I even get there. Some idiot parked like a huge pickup truck on my car and locked the door. I couldn't get into my car. So I thought like these guys suck. I only played with friends from now on.
Yeah.
Because even though they couldn't kill me, they could still make it super gay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was my issue with it as well. That was the one thing that I really didn't like. I'm really interested to see how the heist part works, maybe that's something that would draw me back into the online. But just going on there and immediately having this open world conversation with people who are there, and you just hear them say, "Oh look, there's Titar, I'm gonna go kill him. I don't even know who this guy is. He just looks like he's driving around in his car obeying all the street laws. I'm gonna kill him. What did I do to you, man? Come on."
He yielded on yellow. Let's go.
Stop!
Let's get him. All right, let's keep going down the list here. Minecraft. Again, I don't have a lot of hands on.
Me neither.
I've seen the game played, and
My 4-year-old nephew plays it nonstop.
It's his destiny.
It's his destiny.
it's like Legos on a console, in my opinion.
It is.
Yeah, it's good for the creative mind, but you can definitely get burned because that's all I do. I don't do any of the story. I just do the creative, and it's fun. It's fun to think of something and just make whatever you want to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's easy to get burnt on it for sure.
Well, I want to say they've sold over 30 million copies at this point, so apparently it's pretty good. Let's keep going. Let's see. Super Smash Brothers, and this is for 3DS and Wii U. This is all NPD stats, so I'm not entirely sure. They're saying both of them sold, together, or getting them in that list, or what's the deal? But
I would imagine
I would
so.
think so.
Yeah.
I haven't played the new one, but I imagine it's just as great as all the other ones are.
yeah, I probably agree.
Definitely fun multiplayer game.
Yeah.
You have
I don't know why
8
I
people
don't
in this one, though.
I have like every single Nintendo one, and I don't know why I don't have for the Wii U.
Waiting for the right deal.
I don't know.
No.
Actually,
They hold their value. I remember that for sure. I mean, I wanted to go get. I think I went for GameCube when this was after the 360 came out, like years into that, and I wanted to go get it. It was still like $35, $40. I was like, that's insane.
They're hard to find, too.
Yeah.
I
a lot of
mean,
people buy them, just keep them.
that's a testament to how good that game is, really, to be honest.
Can you get that game on a Wii Mini?
What's a Wii Mini?
You never heard of a Wii Mini?
You're talking about, like,
You
just
mean
the
a
old...
Wii?
So
Yeah.
the last generation of Wii, you mean?
I think so.
You
I
can
just
get...
got it at Best Buy for like $100, and
You
it came
can't
with Mario
get
Kart.
this version, but you can get, what was the last one? Super Smash Brothers Wii?
Brawl?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Was it
Brawl. You're right.
I remember getting one for Wii. Wii was fun.
Yeah, you can get Brawl, which I hated, actually.
Did you?
I hate the motion controls, man.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of those things.
Yeah, I don't want to do a workut when I'm playing videos. I want to sit on my butt.
Yeah, well, I have the Wii.
Yeah, I
and
do.
the-
Yeah, I
and
do.
The Wii U, so I have both of them, and I hate that thing. I only got it because of Zelda. I mean,
Yeah.
to that point, the nunchuck worked really well for it.
Yeah.
Sitting there and pretending I'm chopping, I was cool with that.
Yeah.
But all the dancing and stuff like that, like I'm gonna stand up and do all the moves when really all I have to do is move my hand.
Yeah.
So I sit there on the couch looking like an idiot, going, "Oh, look, perfect dance score, yay!"
I'd like you're directing air traffic.
When the Wii first came out, I got it for Christmas, and a lot of the Wii Sports games were really fun. But I got Need for Speed Carbon, and I didn't know you could change the controls to use the nunchuck joystick to actually turn.
Right.
I was using the motion controls. I
Yeah.
beat the whole game on motion controls, which was a bitch. And that was especially difficult because Carbon was like the downhill racing on the cliffs.
Oh, no.
And so I'm just like, no, and just go flying off the edge.
See,
I beat the whole game, then I found out you could change the controls.
That's what happened with me in Mario Kart 8. As I'm sitting there going, "You gotta be kidding me! The old controller doesn't work, and now I have to sit here and move my controller around. What the hell's wrong with this?" And then I realized about 3/4 of the way through, oh no, I could change it to where I could use it. And then I changed it. I'm like, no, I like the other one better. It's more sensitive.
Yeah, I think you're going to start seeing that disappear more and more on the consoles and be introduced more and more with VR. I think you won't have so much motion here in the future on your video game console, but VR is a different story altogether.